Here we have a silver streak spider ball python. That's possibly an orange dream fire. Not really sure. I bred a spot nose kingpin to her. She just laid a very nice clutch today, and I'm going to show you how we set up our eggs. So we have a 12 quart box here. It is an iris box. They sadly do not make them anymore, but it has a raised lid, and it just makes for a perfect incubating box. This girl, we're just going to run off of those. These eggs are obviously not stuck together, so I'm just going to hold her for a second, and then we're just going to stick them in here. I like to kind of halfway bury them. That way it just seems like the eggs don't dry out as fast, and just make sure they're nice and secure whenever we move the box, because our incubators are actually downstairs, so we have to carry this box down a flight of stairs before we actually even get there. So just make sure they don't roll or anything like that. Okay. Put her back really quick. And I'll go back through and I'll clean all the females after they lay eggs. We do a full tub cleaning, and that way she'll go right back on food, and we don't really have anything to worry about after that. Alright. And we use the 12 quart boxes because we actually can fit 2 clutches in a box. And basically what we do is we mark the clutch number on each egg. And that way, whenever these actually pip, we'll know what clutch it actually is, because doing 2 in a box just makes it easier to know which eggs are which. This girl is an Inchie, and she was bred to an Inchie king spin. So it'll hopefully, maybe we'll hit a super Inchie lesser spider pinstripe in this one. And then we'll do the exact same thing as we did with the other girl. Just gently pull her off the clutch. Set her to the side for just a second. Alright. Put that right there. Try to pull off some of this bedding. Bedding doesn't really hurt anything on the eggs, but it will tend to mold after the humidity builds up quite a bit after a while. So let's try to get the big chunkies off. And this egg right here, in most cases, will probably touch the lid. So I'm going to go ahead and take it very gently off. And we'll just put it right there. We don't rotate the eggs or anything like that. We try to keep everything exactly how it was whenever it was laid. And that way, prevent any problems. And we have hatched out a very good number of clutches that we've marked with pen, and it really doesn't make any problems at all. I don't think I've ever lost an egg due to me writing on an egg with a pen, and we just use a typical ballpoint pen, and it works out perfectly fine. And that's basically how we set up eggs. From here they'll go into the incubator, and then they'll probably pip out between 53 and 55 days. And that's it. Set up our incubating boxes is we actually solder a single hole in the very front of the box. We put electrical tape over it. We put a hole in every single box. It's not really for ventilation as much as it is just for, we actually put the probe from our thermostat into a box in our incubator. So about midway through the incubator, we have a probe in a box, and we just solder every single box. That way we don't have to worry about getting a specific box in a certain place. And the tape right there is basically just to prevent any humidity and heat from escaping, but we leave it just a little gap for airflow, and then if we need to put a probe in there, it just fits right through there. And our labels are set up so it's got the male and then the female's ID number on it, and then it's got the lay date and then the due date and then the clutch number on it. And then from that, I know exactly what it is, and basically that's it.